What's up, everyone? I back with another video. Now with this one, I thought, why not rank the big horror icons? This could be a fun list that I made, and stuff. So yeah, First off, we're gonna say my honorable mention. There's only one honorable mention that I'm gonna say, and that is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise. I'm not the biggest fan of Leatherface, of that character. There's only really one, maybe two good movies out of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise, and that is the remake and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre the beginning. So really, there ain't that much good ones. And then I enjoyed Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 3. It's a decent film. The first one's kind of good, it's decent, but they're not memorable as much as these other horror icons. That's why it's in my honorable mention. There are fans of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. Believe it or not, it's based off of true stories. Especially the first one's based on a true story that really happened. Kind of like Wrong Turn. Like the first Wrong Turn, it was based on a true story. But yeah, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre was originally based on a true story. So yeah, that was just one honorable mention. Now we're going to get to my ranking. Now, coming at number 6 is A Nightmare on Elm Street. Well, Freddy Krueger. Now, he's a really good horror icon. Freddy Krueger, only has not that much good movies. That's why it's kind of at the bottom a little bit. They don't have that much good movies, but the first one I enjoy a lot. One of the best horror slashers. And the second one, I was like, man, The third one, freaking love it to death. That's probably my favorite out of the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. And I thought the remake was okay. I liked it better than a lot of people did. So yeah, there are some good movies in the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, Freddy Krueger and stuff. Freddy Krueger's an iconic character. He has a bunch of awesome one-liners. And so yeah, that's why he comes in at my number 6. He's very enjoyable. Coming up at number 5, which surprisingly would be Pinhead. Excuse me. Pinhead from the Hellraiser franchise. Now, I kind of recently watched all the Hellraiser movies, and the first 3 movies were fantastic. Hellraiser Bloodlines, the 4th film, was okay. It wasn't the best, but it was pretty cool. And Hellraiser Inferno was pretty good. And then the rest of them started getting kind of forgettable. And then, I thought most of the films were good in the Hellraiser franchise. So yeah, that's why Pinhead comes in at my number 5. He's iconic. There's some creepy scenes in the Hellraiser franchise. So yeah, that's why Pinhead comes in at my number 5. Coming in at my number 4. Now from here on out, these films I think is decent to freaking great. So yeah, coming up number 4 is Leprechaun. Now, a lot of people don't give Leprechaun much credit. People think, oh, he's just a B movie. He ain't that great as these other ones. He's okay, he's okay, but he's a decent horror icon. He has some good one-liners, and he has some good gory kills throughout the Leprechaun franchise. And I enjoy Leprechaun 1, and I enjoy the 3rd Leprechaun movie. I thought Leprechaun 4 in Space was underrated. A lot of people hate that movie. But, yeah, there are more good ones than bad movies in the Leprechaun franchise. I thought the 4th one was a guilty pleasure. And so yeah, there's not that much bad ones in my opinion in the Leprechaun franchise. But I do hate the movie Leprechaun Origins. That movie was shitty. It was just shitty. So yeah, Leprechaun does have more good movies than bad movies. Of course he has a few bad ones, but he has more good ones than bad ones. So yeah, and I enjoyed Leprechaun Returns. That one, awesome. The goriest Leprechaun movie in the entire franchise. And so yeah, Leprechaun, pretty damn iconic. So yeah, now from these here on out, these movies are freaking fantastic. Like, these horror icons are fantastic to freaking just out of this world from here on out. So yeah, coming up at number 3, one of my top 3. Coming in at my number 3 is the Friday the 13th franchise. Some people can put this as the number 1. Now, the Friday the 13th franchise, a lot of people got their box sets, which is that's freaking expensive shit. I might buy me the box set, but I already have all the movies. But I might just still buy me the box set. Who knows? I might. But Friday the 13th is like Jason Voorhees is he's iconic. You know, the first one I'm not that much of a fan of, which is surprisingly. The second one pretty good, and it seems like it kept getting a little bit better each time almost. And then they started going all these other weird directions. But yeah, I enjoy part 3 pretty good. I love Friday the 13th part 4. And I thought Friday the 13th part 5, A New Beginning, was okay. I love part 6. Part 7 I love. Part 8, there are some good moments in it, but it ain't the best one. It's my least favorite out of all of them. Jason X, guilty pleasure. Enjoy that movie a lot. Jason Goes to Hell, another guilty pleasure. There are some good kills in that film. Jason X and Jason Goes to Hell, it does have some gory kills in them. And then Freddy vs. Jason. Pretty damn iconic. Some awesome fight scenes between Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger. So yeah, and then the remake. Love the remake. I still don't get the hate with some people. Like, people that hate the remake, I do not get. Because the remake has some good stuff in it. Has some gory kills. The remake is probably my number 2 favorite in the Friday the 13th franchise. So yeah, Jason Voorhees is iconic. Like, he's just iconic. He's one of the most iconic horror characters. And I gotta get that box set because I've seen unboxings for it. And it looks freaking gorgeous. I've got to get that. I've got to. And stuff. So yeah. And then there's a fan film coming out called Voorhees coming out this Halloween. And then I think Never Hike in the Snow. There's another Friday the 13th fan film. Never Hike in the Snow is supposed to come out this month too. And stuff. So yeah, this is the month for horror fan films. It's like a lot of movies got pushed back. So since a lot of other movies got pushed back, it's cool that it's so cool that we can still have fan films to look forward to. So yeah, I know Halloween Kills is pushed back to next year. So yeah, it's like we can look forward to good horror fan films. And I'm excited for all these fan films coming out. Halloween Inferno Part 3 is coming out this month, which is I cannot freaking wait to watch. So yeah, this month's gonna be awesome for fan films. It's gonna be a big month for fan films. So yeah, can't wait for those. But yeah, Friday the 13th, you know, Jason Voorhees is an iconic character. I see why a lot of people would probably put him as their number 1. I can see why. So yeah, Jason Voorhees is the number 3. Now these last two, whew, was hard because these 2 horror icons are so iconic. I watched all these movies thousands of times, never get old to me. These are just iconic. These 2, it was hard for me to put, like, it was hard for me for these 2. These 2 are like masterpieces of horror icons. So yeah, coming in at my number 2 is Chucky. Coming in at number 2 favorite horror icon is Chucky. Now, Chucky has one bad movie under his belt. And that is Seed of Chucky. Everything else is good. I know, like, Child's Play 3 is my second worst, but it's nowhere near as bad as Seed of Chucky. Seed of Chucky is a fucking shit show of a movie. But, like, it's like everything else was, like, at least watchable. And stuff. So, yeah, Chucky's an iconic horror icon. You have some awesome one-liners. You have some awesome gory kills. Even the remake was freaking good. The remake surprised me. You know, when I watched the remake, it surprised the living hell out of me. Because I thought it was going to be shitty. I was shitting on it until it came out. And then all of a sudden I was surprised. I was like, you know what? This is actually a damn good movie. I was entertained from start to finish. I was never bored. The only one issue I have with the remake is the way the doll looked at times. But there's also other times where the doll looked pretty damn good. And then some gore kills in that film. You know, Chucky has some of the best kills. Some of the best kills. Cult of Chucky is one of the goriest one out of the franchise. And they have some creative kills in Cult of Chucky. Where there's one scene where Chucky rips that whips the girl's throat out of her mouth, which is creative and stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of creative kills in Cult of Chucky. And Curse of Chucky, I enjoyed it. I think it's dumb. I think it's Chucky's, decent way back to form. Because Seed of Chucky was a shit show, and then they brought it back with Curse of Chucky. And of course, after Curse of Chucky, we had Cult of Chucky and stuff. So yeah, Curse of Chucky. Very good film in general. It was suspenseful. They tried to bring it back from the first movie, and they exactly almost did that. And then I love the first two Child's Play movies a lot. Some of my favorite horror movies ever. And I'm excited for the Chucky TV series, and I'm also excited for Charles fan film. If some of y'all are watching this that have not even heard of the Chucky fan film called Charles, I highly recommend y'all watching the trailer. They have some 2 clips on there. They also have 2 teaser trailers. They also have one full, real trailer, like a real trailer that a little bit about the story. So yeah, I highly recommend y'all checking those out because it's movie accurate. That's how good it is. It's so professionally made. It looks so professionally made, which is supposed to came out this year, but they pushed it back because this COVID-19 bullshit. But yeah, Chucky only had one bad movie on his belt. I love Bride of Chucky. I love Bride of Chucky. I love the look. I love the feel. I love the rock and roll music that they put with that. Love it. And then Chucky's scar look was freaking amazing in that. So yeah, there's really only bad one, and that is Seed of Chucky. And so yeah, Chucky's so iconic. That's why it comes in at my number 2 favorite horror icon. Coming up number 1. This shouldn't be any surprise to anybody. Coming up number 1 is Michael Myers. Michael freaking Myers. Now, yes, there are a few bad movies in the Halloween franchise. But the original Halloween is my favorite slasher movie of all time and one of my favorite movies of all time. The original Halloween, just a classic. What more can you say? The second one, classic. Enjoyed it. They could have done better, in my opinion, that movie. Halloween 3, didn't care for it that much. I know it's got a cult following now. And Halloween 4, my second favorite of the franchise. Halloween 5 has some decent kills in it, but the mask sucked. Halloween 4, of course, the mask sucked, but the movie was good. Halloween 5, the movie wasn't that great. The only good thing about it was some good kills, but everything else, they made Jamie a mute in that film, was just dumb. Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers, pretty damn good. Michael Myers brutal. He's big, he's brutal. Halloween H2O, I enjoyed the film a lot. I enjoyed Halloween H2O. I know a lot of people starting to hate the movie, which don't make no sense, because yes, they used 3 different masks, but I still enjoyed Halloween H2O. Halloween Resurrection is a damn shit show of a movie. And Rob Zombie's Halloween, pretty damn good, because he tried to do something at least a little different. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, they had some good things in it, but wasn't amazing. Halloween 2018 is in my top 3 of the franchise. It surprised me when I went to the theater. I couldn't believe how good this movie was. So yeah, Michael Myers comes out my number 1. He has the best soundtracks. Chucky, that's why Chucky's in my number 2, because he also has some awesome soundtracks. And so does Michael Myers. So yeah, so Michael Myers comes in at my number 1, because as soon as you hear the Halloween theme in the stores or anywhere, you know it's Michael Myers. So yeah, that's why Michael Myers comes in at my number 1. So yeah, I guess for this video, if y'all enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, please subscribe and share. Also hit the bell so you know when the video is uploaded. Peace out. Hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'm out. Peace.